Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger and my friends. We are here today to talk about a little bit of a mystery in Street Fighter 6 that has to do with Kimberly, and you actually saw it at the very beginning of the video. This guy right here, her intro, and of course, everyone in Street Fighter 6 has intros, so what exactly is mysterious about this? Well, what's mysterious about this is the fact is it's not her intro, at least the one that we've known about already for quite some time. Ever since we were first introduced to Kimberly all those months ago, this has always been her intro at the start of a fight. And, well, suffice it to say, these are simply not the same animation. These are completely different animations for the intro. So what exactly is going on here is the question. Well, to the way I'm thinking at least, there's two possibilities. One is incredibly boring, and the other one is incredibly interesting. So let's think it out here. The incredibly boring option. With this new intro, simply for whatever reason it may be, they did not like the old one, and this new intro has replaced the old one. End of story. Certainly very plausible in fact, and it could very well be the case, but that sucks. It's boring. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. So let's talk about potentially the more interesting option of the two. Have you ever heard of this small indie fighting game franchise called Mortal Kombat? So in Mortal Kombat 11, there's tons of customization when it comes to both your intros and outros, like your victory poses, all that kind of stuff. Every character has at minimum 4 intros and 4 victory animations that you can choose from. Some characters also have more than that. And wouldn't it just be plain dandy if this is the route that Street Fighter 6 would like to go? It's certainly something they haven't really attempted yet with the franchise, but it's not to say it's something that could never happen. Lots of people love this in Mortal Kombat 11, and more points of customization is, well, frankly, always better as far as I'm concerned. And Street Fighter 6 already has some to a degree. Now, yes, obviously there's making your avatar, when we've all made our freaky little characters, but I'm talking about relating to the actual in-game playable characters when you actually play the game themselves. Like the little animatics you get when you get matched up with someone in the game. You can choose a background, you can choose a various form of art, could be pixel art, could be the renders, whatever it is. You, the player, get to choose, right? So that is a level of customization. You simply go to the character menu, and from here you can choose your favorite costumes, your favorite colors, your control type, all that kind of stuff. And one of the options presented is exactly that. You can go and see your versus screen. So you can choose your portrait, the effects, the backgrounds, all that kind of stuff. All these options are up to you. And what if, just possibly, on top of these options, things like customizable intros are one of them. You have a number of intros you can choose from. And then, all of a sudden, seeing multiple possible intros for Kimberly makes a lot more sense. It is something you can pick in the menu, and the intro you like is the one everyone else will see when they play against you. Now, I mentioned Mortal Kombat, and it's certainly not the only franchise that does something similar, like Tekken as well can do this, where your character can have multiple victory screens and multiple intros. And on the Street Fighter end of things, it's a very worthy idea to put in your game, a worthy idea to crib from the other games, sure. Like, is it the most original idea? No, of course not, but it's a very worthy idea, and it would add a lot of value to the game if you did it. Just like how players get attached to certain colors for certain characters, you could very well see the same for certain intros and outros. It's just basically a giant value add if this is actually what they're doing, and of course, well, that's the question, right? So either it is something quite cool in that you get another layer of character customization choosing your intros, or they just replace Kimberly's old intro, which was perfectly fine anyways. Like, she even winks at you at the very beginning of it. That's cool. I like this intro. I think it's perfectly fine. Like, it's good, it's effective, it lets you know what the character's about. So if it is to be replaced, I don't really know why, because I thought it fit just fine. And well, my friends, that's basically it. So I don't actually know. I'm spitballing here. I'm just guessing. I hope it's another layer of customization for the game, because that is the fun outcome. Because otherwise they just removed an animation and that's it. But that's all the information. This is it. We have 2 different animations now. One from the most recent Zelina Vega trailer, the most recent build of the game as we know it, and one from, well, every other version of Kimberly we've ever seen. So that's the facts. I will leave it for you to decide. Post what you think in the comments below, and otherwise we are at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Street Fighter.